Compensation. Yes, you've probably seen the inbox mail. You've probably seen a load of intel now in your possession. We've got a little bit more to this story that meets the eye and something to kind of fill a lot of people in, because there's some stuff when it comes to like people that have paid money in order to grab intel, and as well the fundamentals of how many extra rifts, whether it be an epic, master, etc., that you can do. We've got you covered in this little video. So everybody yesterday was very bamboozled because intel could not be grabbed. Intel for the purpose of buying rift detectors, and as well for grabbing intel from the target ops and various things in game. Also, the intel icon changed from the red to the old school one of last year, which was the kind of grey whitey color. Story behind this already centers around the update. So Kabam basically said that, and there was a big kind of like discussion on this between people with Kabam and as well the people of the community. But the fact is, here a few issues emerged in the morning relating to the Red Rifts event quest. For a brief time, intel was missing, allowing the free purchase of the rift detectors. After this was resolved, intel was briefly hidden and therefore did not appear in rewards from red rooms. This resulted in players either not receiving intel rewards or being able to purchase rift detectors freely. Also, players who updated 27.1 before the initial intel issue was resolved may have had their intel balance reset to 0. The situation is pretty crazy, especially considering the fact that we're so much to the end point of rifts. Obviously, with them basically finishing tomorrow. Of all the complaints Kabam were getting about the situation, it was really weird to find out that Kabam's response was actually really good and really quick. And as well, 10,000 intel being given back to players, apart from the fact, we'll talk about energy spend in a moment, and the fact that obviously we only got one energy refill, but still getting 10,000 intel was just so unexpected, very good, very weird, and yeah, everything else. Went as far to say as these issues were not intended and were resolved shortly after they were discovered. We apologize for these issues and plan to award all players with 10,000 intel and one energy refill. And purchase limits in the intel store are still in effect, so those who unintentionally receive the free rift detectors will not have their undue advantage in this event quest. Obviously, those that have spent money, and like people did spend money to get the extra intel to do more rifts, there needs to be something that is given back to them. Kabam have said in the post, players who purchase daily deals including intel, we plan to provide additional compensation in the form of additional June rewards so they don't lose out on value invested. We will share more details about this once they are available. And if I were to guess, it would probably be a case that Kabam will look to do something with MCOC coins in the way that you can buy certain things, and maybe there's a limit to how much MCOC coins you can get, and whether or not Kabam will run deals like they did this month with Intel, like they will do, or let's face it, they more likely will do with MCOC coins when it comes to in the next couple of days, which I'm really looking forward to, by the way. I think it's going to be good. The energy spend side of things is the thing that sucks a little bit. Now, I will be live streaming tonight on my Twitch channel a lot of rift grinding. If I pick up a 5-star featured, I'll open it up on the stream, fingers crossed. But most of the time, I'll just be getting resources and things. So it's kind of, well, it'll be hit and miss when it comes to what one would get. And there's also fundamental information about, well, how many more rifts can you do, not just about the ones that you've been doing for the last, say, month, which is like saying, for me, I've been doing the epic rifts, but for other players, they maybe have more opportunity to do to like master or kind of like the lower ones. Either way, I've just realized I've recorded a video yesterday, which was meant to be my last ever rift. Turns out that may not be a video that I can actually release, but I might put it out on the weekend, but I want to work some Tigress energies into the weekend's videos, so we'll have to see. You might get a random video go like, hey, haven't rifts ended? Yes, because I edited this and spent time on it, and deleting it just seems a bit of a waste, but you know, let's focus on this story. Because the extra bit of information that is incredibly important to players is the math. Now, Summoner NR does kind of like call out DNA 3000 to basically put together something of saying, well, you know, give us an idea. How many more rifts have we got available? And you know what? He only bloomin' answered, saying if you accumulated 9,000 possible intel without spending, that plus 10k free intel would be enough to buy all 18 possible epic tickets, 9,000 intel, plus the chronometer bundle, 3,000 intel, plus the master chronometer, 2,100 intel, plus 14 additional master rift tickets, 4,900 intel. That's 19 epics and 15 master rifts, including one chronometer for each difficulty, with 30 intel left over. The problem is energy. With only a couple days to do, attempting to use all the intel would burn a substantial amount of energy, more energy than exists between now and June 3rd without using energy refills. DNA 3000 dropping straight mathematics, son. Yes, it's good to know that that is the information that we have to go off, and as well gives you that little bit of added extra rather than me just going in this video, oh, compensation, let's talk about it. But yes, the fact is this gives you a bit of an idea of where to do the grind. Now, yes, the energy spend is going to be the killer aspect to this, and we're like, right, well, is the value of doing this, say you've got your energy refills and you're like, look, I've earmarked this for uncollected grind in the questing that's going to drop tomorrow. But at the same time, can you really say the value and the stuff that you get from the rifts should be a case you take it seriously to grind it? So there's extra opportunity to grab more stuff, where maybe, say, saving your energy refills for something like tomorrow is kind of a bit of a grey area because you have to do so much exploration in those given quests. Either way, this is a good opportunity to take home extras. Yes, it will be a sting in the butt when it comes to energy spent. And I would recommend to anybody, like I'm doing at the moment, I haven't bought my sigil, I haven't bought my daily card for units, then I would say that it's probably best to go into arena, grind out for about 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer. So you've got some additional units. The units can be spent for energy refills when it comes to grinding out of these rifts. And as well, if you're looking to then have some added extras over, then maybe you got some energy refill for tomorrow. But either way, yes, it will be a spend. Yes, you will get some nice stuff from it. Well, fingers crossed, depending on obviously what you're doing, whether or not you've bought a chronometer, whether or not you're going to buy a chronometer, whether you feel any value. This still is a good opportunity to get those random 5-star awakening gems and picking up some great awakenings that you maybe didn't think you could get in the month. And maybe it's a case, I think somebody was saying to me in yesterday's stream that haven't got a science awakening gem. Well, now there's some more opportunities to get it. So fingers crossed, very much good luck to anybody that still is out there getting this specific kind of awakening gem. And with those extra rifts that you're able to get, hopefully you come up trumps and get something good. In any case, thank you very much for watching this video. Check out some fresh content up here. Check out some other content and other things that I do down here. And as always, I shall see you in the next one. And as well tonight, live stream, loads of rifts. Bye-bye for now.